there, Janae with Palin Projects here, and in this video we're going to talk about my 2025 varieties of brassicas. I've shown you in past videos about like my garden goals, how I plan out my garden. Now I'm paring down my varieties, or not really paring down, but working in my varieties to fit within the numbers that I need for my garden goals. I did say in my past video that I was gonna probably grow more than what I said because I do have other areas that I can add my brassicas to, and my goals are pretty lofty this year, so I want to maximize my efficiency and plantings. So I'm not starting seeds yet. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna start some seeds, but not my brassicas yet. I'm gonna wait a couple more weeks. I don't want them to get too leggy, and quite honestly my house is too warm to not start them, but to grow them on. Brassicas do prefer cooler temps, and we keep, I mean our house isn't like outstandingly hot. I'm in a sweater. But it does get to be a little much if I start my brassicas too soon. So some of these I will be starting here fairly soon though. Some of them require a longer start time, but the majority of them I'm going to be holding off on. So with that, we'll get into the varieties that I'm going to grow this year. I'm going to be growing broccoli, cauliflower, artichokes, cabbage, and I'm going to try my hand at Brussels sprouts again. I grew Brussels sprouts about 4 years ago, and I was not successful. The plants grew just fine. They just didn't have, I don't know if they didn't have enough time because I gave them the 90 days. They just didn't head up, to be completely honest. And so maybe it was, you know, new gardener, new-ish gardener. I was growing in this space for one of my first times. So it could have been that, it could have been the soil health. I want to give them another chance though. So it's just regular Brussels sprouts, no like specific variety. This is Catskill? I don't know. It's from a box store. They're pretty old seeds, so we'll see if they'll even germinate, to be completely honest. I haven't bought Brussels sprout seeds because they, again, I had such a terrible time with them. I just kind of got put off, but we'll give them a try this year. One last try for the Brussels sprouts. My family's not particularly fond of them, but you know, whatever. I did say that I was going to grow about 12 plants of broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage this year. I'm probably going to amp up the broccoli game. My kids love broccoli. And so I'll probably double that, maybe. We'll see. I have 4 varieties, though, of broccoli. Waltham 29. Just a solid green variety. There we go. It says start indoors 8 to 12 weeks. So again, this is one of them that I probably will start a little sooner. 8 to 12 weeks, plant spacing 10 inches, container friendly. This is cold resistant plant that produces medium to large heads, good variety for fall planting, and can grow up to 2 feet tall. It does. Good variety. This variety I haven't grown before, Cisco, not 100% sure there. Oh, there, oh, focus. Yeah, just another green variety. Plant size, see, plant spacing is 24 inches. They produce compact 3 to 4 inch blue-green central head with side shoots, and it's an excellent choice for extended harvest for home gardeners. It produces edible flowers, and the heads can be used for steaming, stir fries, and freezing. So that's what I plan on using it for. The next one, another green variety, Calabrese. It's a true winner in the garden, large heading broccoli, most commonly seen in supermarkets. So it says reliable and effective on space. I'm really hoping this one brings up my broccoli game so that I can preserve the most. Last but not least, you'll see a couple varieties in here. I bought them specifically for my kids. My daughter loves purple, and so we're gonna do an all purple garden bed for her, and it's gonna be her garden bed. But if you didn't catch the hint, purple broccoli. Purple sprouting broccoli specifically is the name. It's mostly used for sprouting, but once fully matured, it reaches a dark purple, and the dark purple heads will form. Eaten fresh, they will retain their purple hue. However, once cooked, they turn green again. Worth it in the garden. I've also noticed when you can colored either cauliflower, broccoli, whatever it is, they tend to lose their color too. But fresh eating, it'll be great for her. She loves broccoli, fresh, steamed, cooked, whatever. She loves it. So I thought that would be a fun one for her garden. Next up are my cauliflowers. So there's a self-blanching in here, snowball cross, and a purple of Sicily. With cauliflower, you need to make sure that it is, I don't think any of these are self-wrapping, but you need to make sure that the leaves are wrapped around the head of the cauliflower, else they turn yellow. It doesn't necessarily affect the taste of it, but I'll tell you, it's a little weird to eat. I grew cauliflower 2 years ago, and I struggled because it did turn like a yellowy brown, and it just looks like it's not good. It was fine. It wasn't like it went bad or anything. It's just a little weird. So if you don't want that to happen, take the leaves of the cauliflower and just take like a rubber band or a hair tie or something and wrap the cauliflower head. So getting into the varieties. Self-blanching cauliflower. Large leaves form tightly around the head. Heads can grow up to 8 inches wide. Smooth, fine-grained heads are great for pickling and freezing. So I do plan on pickling these bad boys. So snowball. It's compact with little florets. These are a bit fluffier and smaller than other varieties. It has great flavor and great to make your own cauliflower rice. It also says the heads weigh up to 3 pounds and are 6 to 7 inches wide. Didn't realize about the cauliflower rice. Might have to try that though. Pretty excited about that one. This is just a snowball cross. I think it's pretty much the same. Again, this is from a department store. Medium-sized heads, pure white, mild flavor, delicious, nutritious when used in raw salads. So again, I think it's just a cross of the snowball. I'll grow both of them, label them, see what the difference is. Last but not least, again, look at it, purple of Sicily. This will go in my daughter's raised bed. 8 to 12 inches tall and wide, and this variety is loaded with vitamins, minerals, and gives it a sweet, delicate flavor. It's naturally insect repellent, which is great. Bright purple in color with 2 to 3 pound heads. Again, the purple color is lost when you cook it or pickle it. Boo-hoo, but I think she'll love the color in her garden space. So next up, I'll start these relatively soon. These are another 8 to 12 week start before your last frost. Are green globe artichokes. These freshly harvested heads are sweet and delicate in tasting. The globe is the flower bud, which includes many edible parts. Fleshy bases on the outer brackets. It's a beautiful statement piece and gives you about 6 to 9 heads per plant. So pretty excited about this. I've grown artichokes in the past. I've never got them to the artichoke phase. It takes 120 days to maturity. So I'll have to start these, plant them out, and then I'll probably do like my mini greenhouse, AKA milk jug, just to kind of get them going a little bit sooner as well. So says perennial for zone 7 to 10. That's cool. We are not a 7. Not even close. It was like negative 30 last week here. It's pretty cold. Last week, last but not least, make sure I save my fun ones to the end for y'all. There we go. Okay, last but not least are my cabbages. Again, my garden plan said about 12 heads of cabbage or 12 cabbage plants. I plan on growing more. Shocking, I know. Late flat Dutch. This is a great one. Plant spacing 12 inches, grows about 10 to 15 pound heads. They are massive. I grew one year and I picked it up and it like encompassed my whole body. Wonderful plant. Love them. Great taste. Copenhagen Market, another phenomenal cabbage. It's an early season variety. What it lacks in size makes up in flavor 100%. So very good cabbage on that one. Early Jersey Wakefield. It's an 1840s variety, fast maturing and reliable choice for the home gardener. It grows in slightly pointed shape and resists splitting. Fantastic flavor, and it's perfect addition to soups and salads, which is what I pretty much plan on doing with all of my cabbages. I do plan on trying my hand at some sauerkraut this year. That's why I want to try a little bit more. But we do use it in like stir fries and soups and whatnot. So I want to try and dehydrate some as well and just see how it goes. Danish ball head cabbage. Focus. There we go. It says it's a reliable, tender heading variety that has been cultivated since 1887. Ooh. Grows best in mild temperatures and makes a great addition to your fall garden. Heads grow about 8 to 10 inches in diameter. So, great storage crop as well. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Might have to try storing that one in the fall. I won't, for my spring garden, it won't matter, but I'll try and plant a specific fall brassica garden and see if I can store some of those Danish ball heads. Interesting. Last but not least are kind of some fun varieties because you got to have a little spice of life, right? Napa cabbage. I wanted to grow this to make kimchi. So this one is a tightly compact leaf cabbage that grows upright. This one is especially great for kimchi. Has its extensive flavor profile that takes you from sweet to spicy after maintaining always maintaining its crisp texture. So pretty excited about that one. I really wanted to try my hand at kimchi. The stuff that I get from the store is just kind of meh. But we have a local restaurant that they get local kimchi, and so I have a feeling that if I make my own, I'll like it. Pak choi, white stem cabbage. To be completely honest, I've grown this. I didn't know what to do with it, and now I have an idea of what to do with it. So make kind of soups, stir fries, and whatnot. So I will be growing this again. It grew great in my garden, and it actually self-seeded to the point where like I had this everywhere. Wasn't upset about it. It's a quick developing rich Asian green, crisp close leaves arranged in an upright growth pattern. It's mild green flavor with crisp hydrating leaf that grows 8 to 10 inches long. And it withstands the heat of a mid-season and thrives in cool temperatures. Yeah, it didn't withstand heat very well for me. Like I said, it went to seed pretty quickly. Again, I grew it and I grew it well. I just didn't know any recipes to use with it. I plan on using it with like some pho and some Asian recipes this year and harvesting it on the younger side so that it's a little bit smaller. Last but not least, sticking with the theme, I have 2 cabbages that will probably go in my daughter's raised bed. This one is a purple Savoy. It's great and nutritious. It's works in cold temperatures and is a storage variety. Deep crinkled leaves showcase rich, vibrant purple hue, adding both visual allure and robust flavor to culinary creations. It boasts a tender texture and sweet taste. So I think she'll like that. Again, it's not like fully purple, but it has that purple hue to it. The next one, Mammoth Red Rock. I've grown these, they're great. They're on the smaller side of cabbages though, which is fine. I don't need like a massive red cabbage. I use it for like coleslaw and whatnot. So purple heads, unique color twist, and a coleslaw, summer salad, or pot roast. 2 to 4 pound heads that can be harvested within 70 days of planting. A fast maturing cabbage variety, not bitter at all. Seeds can also be used for microgreen sprouts. Yeah, it was great. I did not get the 4 pounds. Mine were more on the like 2 pound size. They were more compact, which probably if I would have let them go, they would have gone a little bit bigger. Nowhere near the size of the Flat Dutch, late Flat Dutch. The late Flat Dutch just takes the cake on cabbages. I mean, just massive. But you know, the Mammoth Red Rock, I won't grow a ton. I'll grow a few again for the coleslaw and whatnot. So those are my 2025 varieties for brassicas though. Again, when I start planting these, you'll probably see me plant a lot more. I tend to give them away as well. I like to share the love of my brassicas, and so I probably will plant up to, I don't know, probably 24, 36 of each variety. Each one of these seed packets has roughly, well, it depends. The cauliflowers have like 25 seed. The cabbage has like 300, so it could be 300 cabbages. Broccoli has about 300. Some cauliflowers have 300. So yeah, I'll plant quite a bit, in preparation to give it away to family and friends. Maybe not, some of my like specialty varieties, like the Napa cabbage and like the purple varieties, maybe not, but just the regular varieties. Whatever I don't plant out in my garden and in my flower beds, I'll give away to family and friends. So I looked forward to starting seeds with you all, but that is my 2025 brassicas for the year. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.